For us hunters, it's easy to understand exactly how hunting is conservation. But for someone on the outside of hunting, it may not always be easy to see that the habitat, research, and law enforcement work is all paid for by hunters.
Funds generated from hunting help to enhance or create wildlife habitat, enhancements being prescribed burns, roller chopping, and mowing, all of which help native plants and its inhabitants flourish.
Not only does it help preserve several hunted species, but non-hunted species as well. Through licenses and fees, hunters pay $796 million a year towards conservation programs. Through donations to groups like the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, hunters reach into their pockets and add $444 million a year to conservation efforts. In 1937, hunters actually requested a 11% tax increase on guns, ammo, and arrows to help fund conservation. That tax generates $311 million a year and has so far raised $8 billion for wildlife conservation. Not only do hunters' spending help conservation, but it helps the overall economy by generating a $38 billion a year in retail spending. Hunting is essential for wildlife management. It is the #1 tool used to manage predators and prey alike. Biologists created regulations to help manage wildlife populations based on the carrying capacity of the environment. Then they enlist hunters to help monitor and maintain those healthy population numbers.
We have plenty of deer in the state of Florida. We need healthy herd populations. We need their numbers kept in check as well to help lessen the spread of disease, as well as accidents and roadkill on our roadways.
The definition of conservation is preserving the environment for future generations to come. Generational and ethical hunting fosters an appreciation for nature. We as hunters pass our love and respect for wildlife and its environment onto our families, who in turn take on the role of conservation after our time has gone.
I think he's about a 12 point, 11, 12 point.
1, 2, 3.
Points don't matter.
5,
This is one
6.
incredible deer.
He's 11 point.
Especially for...
Why are you shaking?
Look.
Hunting proves not only to be good for the environment, but good for the humans who participate in it. It takes a lot of physical labor and effort to acquire healthy and organic nutrition. Many hunters hike or climb for miles to get into the deep woods in a quest to fill the freezer. And when they do, wild game provides a meat much leaner and lower in cholesterol than store-bought meat. President Teddy Roosevelt himself wrote after returning to Washington from a hunting trip, "There is nothing in the world more beautiful. Our people must see to it that it is preserved for our children and our children's children." Roosevelt championed the idea that hunters should help pay to protect the wilderness they enjoy. And when you take a step back and look at the big picture, it is more evident now than ever that hunting is conservation.